What's up, y'all? Let's go over this recap today. We had we took 3 trades today. Took 3 trades today. I had to remember real quick. My memory is ass. Alright, first trade we took. Let's go over pre-market first real quick. Let's go. I was looking at pre-market on the 30-minute again. I noticed we had a nice sell-off after hours in pre-market, and we were starting to come back up into this support level. So I figured if we break above this support level, we'll probably keep pushing and come back up to 680 or break below and come down to 640. So when the market opened, I kind of just figured we were gonna reject off of this and get some liquidity down here and then come back up to retest this level. We didn't just retest it though, we actually broke above this level. So after we broke above, I hopped in calls right here at 653, and I had my first price target here at 654, 72 around here. So price hit my first price target, but I thought price was gonna keep going up, to be honest. And we came back to retest that same support, and I thought we just swept some liquidity here and we were just gonna keep pushing. But we don't. We retested again. I still didn't take profits here. I should have taken some partials or something, but I didn't play too heavy at the same time. I played it light. And we got this crazy candle up here, and I just took break even. I took a break even trade on that. It wasn't even like 1% profit. It was like 0.90 something. Anyways, after that, I just kind of watched it consolidate a little bit in this area. So I marked this on the 1 minute time frame when I took the second trade. I noticed we kind of had this inverse fair value gap right here. So I had marked that out. Let me mark it again. I marked it like around here. Let me see. I marked it. It was off of this one. It's right here. This inverse fair value gap. So I marked this inverse fair value gap and I entered right here. Let me just circle out where I drew. But I always forget where the shit is. I entered right here at the this break and retest, because I figured we respected that fair value gap. We already had this bearish sentiment. We respected that level and we rejected, so I hopped in it. We came back with this crazy wick again. I noticed it was just like some type of liquidity grab, because we got a big wick out of it, and we just kind of stayed in this area. I held out the trade. I was probably down like 10% right here on the trade. I got a 1 day out or did I get 0 DT? Shit, I don't even remember. Anyways, I held the trade. We got a pretty nice breakout right here. I had marked that trend line as well. Where did I mark it? Did I even post it? Let me see. I don't know if I posted it. Oh, probably not. Oh, I did. That's kind of how I drew it out. That was kind of my prediction right here before it played out. And then this is when it played out right here. That's when it hit my first price target. That's when I hit my first price target. I don't know if I sold there. Definitely got a good trade out of that. I think it was 160% play for that one. Was it? Oh no, that was my last play. How much did I get for this play then? 120%. Not bad, not bad. This is my first trade. I was up almost 30%, but I ended up taking break even on it. And then my last trade right here. Let's go over my last trade, because my last trade was supposed to be a little short scalp. Where the fuck did I even enter, bro? That was right here. Right here? What is that at? 647.80, 640. It's a little bit above 647.80. Okay, so I hopped in around right here. Let's see. I honestly don't remember. Oops. I hopped in right there and I exited around here, because I already had these price targets marked out. So it's just supposed to be a quick scout, because we already had this little, let me see what it looked like before. Did I even take a picture before I hopped in it? I don't think I did. Nah, because it was just a scout. Yeah, that was my price target, 647.37. And I sold at my price target. Or no, I think I held it for a little longer. At my price target, I was up between 65 and 90%, which is already pretty crazy scout. I played those 0 DT, I know for sure. And those were some pretty solid red candles, so I profited a pretty good chunk out of that little scalp. I played it light, but I still got like 200% return. So let's see for tomorrow. Pretty good day today. I'd say the second trade was the best setup. That was just flawless right here. Yeah, that was nice. I could have caught this whole move, but I already caught. I'm good with what I got, bro. It's all good. I had already predicted price was gonna come down to 644, I believe. I set it up here. Watch. Let me see. I could see spot come down to 648 or 640. That was where my last price target was, pretty much. And we went past that. We came down all the way to 644. That's pretty nice. So for tomorrow, let's see. Let's make a little prediction of what could play out tomorrow. So it looks like this play to the downside might be the one playing out. But we do have, let's put a little box right here. Check this out, guys. We have a pretty strong support level right here. So we're gonna mark that level and stretch it all the way out to today's date over here, or price range, whatever the fuck. And we're gonna go on a smaller time frame. Let's get rid of this stupid arrow in my way. And let's do this little trend line. Where the fuck? So, kind of depends what price opens up. Not kind of. It depends what price opens up. tomorrow. So if price opens up kind of towards this resistance area that we broke below today, then we kind of expect some type of rejection of the downside, right? Or break back above it. But I doubt any of that's gonna happen. I feel like we're gonna open up already like way down here, which would be crazy. Hold on, because that's already hella close to. Wait, is that? That's pretty damn close. We only have to drop $40 more to get to the previous all-time high. Okay, let's go back on a small time frame. So if price could open up down here, then we could expect price to come retest this and either bounce or break below. I obviously want price to break below. I want to catch these sells so bad. I want to catch these sells. So that's what I'm gonna be looking for tomorrow. I'm gonna see where price opens up between these two, between 652 and 637. So depending on where price opens up between those levels, I'll be waiting for price to retest either one. That's kind of all it is. That's my strategy. Just wait till price retests one of these key levels and see what it does there. And then whichever way that price looks like it wants to go, I just take that trade. And then within these stronger key levels, we have smaller support. We have smaller resistance levels, which are my key levels. Because the price bounces off one level one time, then it's bound to come bounce back at those levels again in the future. The market's been doing that since I started trading, and probably for way before that. But that's all it is. That's what I'm looking for. But yeah, I hope you guys learned something today. I'll see y'all tomorrow.